Hello everybody, welcome to our next edition of Ask the Expert on localinterviews.tv. Today's question is how to find a good chiropractor in Saline using the internet. And today's expert is Dr. Robert Bohr from Saline, Michigan. Welcome, Dr. Bohr.
Good to be here, Eric.
Great. So why don't you go ahead and tell us, what would you tell somebody that's asking, I would ask you that question, how should I use the internet? What should I look for? What should I do using the Google to find a good chiropractor in Saline? So I'll let you answer that question for us.
Yeah, excellent. Well, we all use the internet quite extensively, I think, at this time of day, and I use it every day myself to find services and stores that I want to visit. So the first thing I look for is experience in any kind of a service that I want to use. So you definitely, when picking a doctor, need to consider a doctor that's been in practice long enough to have good judgment and to make wise decisions, not just based on textbook learning, but based on actually having worked with patients. So that's, I think, very, very important, having a certain amount of experience. Certainly a proven track record would be very high on my list as well. So a doctor that's actually able to help patients actually get results, and this is most clearly seen in the form of reviews. So that's something that can be found very easily online, is a doctor's track record just based on how many reviews they've received. And certainly I would also look for some sort of a giving and engaging engagement with the community, meaning you want a doctor that is not just showing up for work as a job, but actually enjoys what they do, enjoys being in their community, enjoys making a community a better place. So having a doctor that's also involved in their community, I think, would be another way of looking at a doctor, finding a doctor that would actually go the extra mile for you.
Oh, those are great tips. I like the getting involved in the community. That's great. Well, speaking of community and everything, what do you do yourself if people come and see you? How do you compare it to other chiropractors out there?
Well, first and foremost, we're a husband-wife team. So one nice benefit of our office is you have a choice of a male or female doctor. We also have been in practice since 1999, so we've accumulated 28 years of experience between the two of us. So you have doctors that have extensive experience in dealing with patients, knowing when a case is on track, when it's needing to have some kind of change in how it's being handled. So those are all aspects of judgment that both me and my wife are extremely experienced at. We also use a very precise approach that has a very gentle touch, which I find very well received by many people. So you don't have the experience of the traditional wrestling and the cracking and the twisting and popping in our office. So we use more precision and accuracy than we do brute strength. So in most cases, you don't know you've been even adjusted in our office, and we get exceptionally good results in this manner. Our approach specializes in the upper neck, and it has the approach of having a very, very profound effect on the entire spine position. So we find excellent results with things relating close to the neck and the head: headaches, migraines, neck pain. But we see back pain, pain between the shoulders, sciatic pain, all kinds of other problems respond very, very effectively.
Well, that sounds very interesting and also very reassuring, because this can be pretty scary. Now what I'd like to do is ask you, because I think earlier we talked about something you did special for your patients. Can you describe a little bit how you go about getting new patients in? Do you offer anything special for those first comers?
Absolutely. We want somebody to feel very comfortable with both the doctors that they potentially might be working with, and getting a sense of how we do our methodology, our testing, our thoroughness, and the comprehensive approach that we use in our office. So one of the best ways to start that process is to come to our office for a consultation, and those are completely complimentary, and there's no charge whatsoever. It gives you a sense of having a time to express your concerns and your challenges with the doctor, and find out if it's a good fit for you pursuing care in our office.
Well, that's great, because in my opinion, having a chance to actually converse and have some time to spend with the actual physician is a great way to know if you guys are a good fit or not. So I appreciate you coming today here, Dr. Bohr, to explain to us giving us these tips, and also talking about your own business. And so, folks, For a free consultation, all you got to do is call 734-944-7200 to work with either Dr. Robert Bohr or his spouse. So, again, Dr. Bohr, thank you very, very much for your time. Really appreciate you doing this for us.
Thank you, Eric. I enjoyed this tremendously.
Perfect. Well, that's it, everybody. That's for the last edition of Ask the Expert on localinterviews.tv. So, again, today's question was how to find a good chiropractor in Saline, Michigan using the internet with Dr. Robert Bohr. So, thank you, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.